push. Do you know that most people who are sad all the time, perpetually, without any reason, without any adversity, or without any misery, are the ones who are always in the zone of comparisons? They constantly compare themselves with people around them, with people on social media, or those people who they think are better than them. Gradually, they develop a very bad inferiority complex about themselves. They disconnect themselves from reality, dismiss everything and anything around them, get into the denial mode, and then they stop accepting everything that happens to them or everything that comes to them. So, what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that acceptance is the key to a happy, long, and a blissful life. I'm going to give you 3 areas where acceptance is a must. Number 1, accepting your flaws. Yes, every person on this planet has some flaw or the other. But those who try to hide their flaws, the ones who are ashamed and embarrassed of their flaws, become miserable from inside, and slowly it starts showing in their behavior. What happens is people around them notice those fears and anxieties and insecurities and starts hitting them exactly where it hurts them the most. They ignore the person's good qualities and only hit them where it hurts the most. Let me give you an example. Let's say according to the world, you're not the most good-looking person. Now, if you start thinking about it again and again, you will sulk and feel frustrated from inside and feel miserable. Slowly, it will start showing up, and then people will notice that and then continuously nag you for your looks. Instead of that, if you choose to only focus on the good things in your life, only positive things in your life, and only focus on the contributions that you're making, slowly you'll start feeling confident from inside. It will show on your face will start glowing, and then people will ignore all the physical looks and only focus on your confidence and respect you and love you. Focus on those things. One of my famous quotes is, instead of trying to hide your flaws, accept them. Please try this out. Number 2, acceptance of failure. There is nobody in this world who has achieved anything without failing. In fact, the most greatest, the most smartest, and the most successful people have failed multiple times before achieving that feat. Any person who believes that he or she can never fail is not a failure. He or she is a self-destructive person. Always remember, despite giving your best, even if you fail, it's perfectly alright, because failure teaches us beautiful things. Number 1, it allows us to think those things which we otherwise didn't pay a heed to. Number 2, it allows us to think a lot about ourselves. We understand a lot of things about ourselves which we otherwise ignored. And number 3, it gives us tremendous confidence and satisfaction. So if you want to try out something without the fear of failure, or even if you fail, accept that failure, otherwise you will never move ahead in life. And always remember one of my quotes, that the pain of failure can never be greater than the pain of not trying anything at all. Number 3, always accept that there will be bad days or bad times. Yes, life can never be the same. It shouldn't be the same. Good days, bad days, ups and downs, highs and lows, rough patches, lean patches will always be there. Remember these 3 quotes of mine forever. Number 1, if everything is going smooth, chances are that we're walking on a slippery floor. We can trip and fall anytime. Number 2, the day nothing goes our way is the day we get to know what's our actual way. And number 3, if there are no bad times, how will we know how good we are? Always remember, there are a lot of people who fail in life because every time they get an opportunity to evolve, to grow, to transform, they call that opportunity bad times. Always remember that. Khushman Datpan Vasudev.